First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Running it again with Dobbins. Escapes a defender. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Nix. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. The bounce outside yields a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring up second down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Nix from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up third down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And this one does not go far.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
The kick by Lutz is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker want to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. Jukes away from one. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
319! That's it!
Allen now on first down. Looking to his fullback now. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Trying it left side with Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Ready? Alert! Middle. Go!
Allen on the play action. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. We're going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ready? Go!
Cook trying this one up the gut. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Half. Round 80! Alert! Regular. Monday.
Allen on third down. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's fourth down coming up.
He was covered by
Matt Prater on for the field goal try. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Sherfield on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Us quarterbacks, Kate, yeah, you'll hear us say things like our best friends are the blockers up front or the go-to receivers, but a returner who could give you a short field coming out just like that, well, he's someone maybe you take to dinner during the week as a thank you for that great field position.
Dobbins trying the right side. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Nix. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down. At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go on 4th, Nix. He connects downfield. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. Pulls it at the 7. And this is down all the way to the 3. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal, Denver.
Dobbins will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Second and goal, here comes the option. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Dobbins. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Captain.
Going for it on 4th, Nix. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home. And boy, did they ever in a big moment.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You ain't gonna be able to mutt that shit tonight, boy.
Simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, tight. 319. Half 10. What's that?
They'll throw 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. Oh, Allen loses it. And the Broncos corral it. That return finally ends, Brock, as they take it all the way back into the red zone.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. There's the fake. Here's Nix. This to the back of the end zone. Oh, but he ran out of room. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Middle. Look out.
They'll try the right side with Cook. And he's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That has got to be so demoralizing for that defense. You pin him back. It's a terrible field position. They run the ball, but they run it right down your throat and move the chains. That stings.
First and 10, he keeps it on the option. And that's a read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Monday. Off 52. What's that?
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. Took off with it again. Allen slides to a stop there with enough for the first. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
That's good for Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Working quickly here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
One final shot before the half. Forced out to his right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off, Brandon Jones. And the Broncos do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Return starts at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so and maybe even take control of this game.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13.
Brown 80.
the shotgun. It's Allen. Going for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Buys time, rolling right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Play action with Nix. On the move, headed right. Nix slides in safely, doing so after he picked up that first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
On second down, here's Dobbins. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
And it's third down.
Now Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Get some more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Finds a seam down the middle. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready? Look out!
Now it's Cook. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A pickup there of 39. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Going to the ground again on first. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap. Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Makes it 3rd and 1.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Alert! Regular. Green 19!
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Finds his fullback. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
At the 19-yard line.
Now a give to Cook, running left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
On the tackle.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here's Allen. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Alert! Brings up 3rd and 6.
Alert!
Throw here, 3rd down. Dumped off to his running back. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
2 yards.
Matt Prater on for the field goal try. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Prater puts it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Sherfield on the return. Trying to reverse it on the kick return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Nicks off the play action. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Terry Johnson has it. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Motioning the tight end now. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. John Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Middle.
Now Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal.
Half. Green 19! What's that?
And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Look out!
Back to throw now, Allen. Chased out to his right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
180, half 85, half 85. Off 52. Half. What's that?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 4th quarter lead. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills push their lead to 3.
Broncos 10. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Sherfield on the return. Making some progress here. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
You get it on the ground here with Dobbins. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Captain.
Nix from the gun. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Bombers.
He'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. Nix is hit. He lost that football. And it looked like a Bill got it.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
This is Cook on the handoff. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bills first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
37-yard line.
They'll send him over right. First down, and they go right back to it. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Half. We'll go.
Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down.
Alert! Ready? Middle.
Back to throw. Got a man. That's Kincaid. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal.
Round 80!
Oh, that's got it. Look at the power. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Bills grow their lead on the turnover. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Now Prater on to send it away. Sherfield on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Gets it downfield on target to Sutton. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Give him 32 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
And the Broncos first down.
Here's Nix. Trying to push deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. J.K. Dobbins, the intended target. So it's second down coming up. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game. So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover the football, and that should lock up this win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Trying it left side with Cook. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Again, it's Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll have just one left to burn now. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Middle, 319.
Another one for Cook. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. Matt Prater on now as we see how he handles this moment. This is a 55-yard look from the left hand. Got all of it, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Returning it from the 4. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. And it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in. And now an extra point would give him the lead and maybe the win. Now the kick team out to steal away the lead with a point after. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives him the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Middle. Half 85. Look out.
He'll look to throw it. He rolls to his right. He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Here he is to throw. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
Half 10. Look out.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Second and 3 now.
5. Alert! Right, Eddie! '56. Middle.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Catch made. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
So now it all comes down to Matt Prater. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. The kick is off the mark, no good. And as time expires, this game ends on that miss. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Buffalo.
Blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Baltimore Ravens. They left in the middle of a cold night in 1984, but the Colts are back, and we're underway in Baltimore. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Jackson now. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
First carry now for Justice Hill. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Here's Jackson to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Inside handoff, Henry. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Play action. It's Jackson. And his throw here is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
180. 180. Shot. Sit up.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 29 yards. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, CD, that was a well-orchestrated drive by Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, and how about the way he capped it off, too? Orchestrate the drive and then let everybody know exactly who the guy is on the field. You got to watch on every play. Finishes it off with a touchdown run.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And only able to get two here. Stopped at the 30.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. Again, it's Taylor. Now he's free at the 35. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 70 yards. And the Colts are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. To try here for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play. And
Derrick Henry all alone. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 69 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Taylor on first down. Still going inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 110 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Henry running right. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Baltimore, first down.
Now Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Now it's Jackson. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up third down.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Colts are going to take over here up near the 40. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. These two teams all tied after one. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
19, Charger, 19.
Now Jones. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing, Jones. And a throw for Pittman is intercepted. Kyle Hamilton puts it.
Bro, you can't throw.
Will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
180. Ready, shot.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Charvarius Ward there to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
180. Shot.
They go play action with Jackson. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
180. Ready, shot. Hey, hey. Hey, middle.
He'll look to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And it's fielded at the 34. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
40-yard line.
Run that ball, little nigger.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
from the 43. Here's second down and 7. Back to throw. Jones. And this one incomplete.
Boy, I know you want that.
Contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
From the gun on third down, Jones throwing over, and it's Taylor on the out route that completes it. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. That is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Sit on. 180. I'm out here. Sit on.
A first down carry for Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12.
What? 180. Sit on.
Again, it's Henry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now it's Jackson. Going deep for Hopkins. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. Powers by at the 40. And the Colts are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's third and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 167 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Second and a couple. Looking to throw. Jones. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts have taken the lead. So his big first half continues. His third touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Jackson. Makes the connection with his running back, Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. He drops this one off underneath here for Hill. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
You change it. Yo. No. Hey, report.
He'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Alpha, sit on. 180. 180. Sit on.
They go play action now. Jackson. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Sit on.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Sit on. 180. Sit on. Hey. You. Sit on.
This time, Jackson will throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the 1st half.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A great play there in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this 1st half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game.
Fighting through it. He's got space. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The penalties don't usually hurt as much as that one does. That is a monster gain wiped out by the flag.
And you and I both know that an offense only gets a couple of those big moments in a normal game. You've got to take advantage of them. When you give one away because of an avoidable penalty, that's a major disadvantage. Just steals away every bit of momentum you just generated with that play.
And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
You trying to get that breakout run, huh?
Credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And although that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun, Jones. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking...
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. That is the big fella, Nnamdi Madubuike, forcing his way in. He comes up with a sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
A gift for Taylor running right side. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Here now a 3rd and 20. Back to throw. Jones lets one go downfield for Pierce.
Well, you can't throw.
Be incomplete. They were scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Taken in at the 11. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Playbook so risky. Jeez.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They begin with Henry. Then he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
That's good for Baltimore. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Henry up the middle. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Henry again on second down. Trucks over
I'm
it.
gonna try to let him
And he's able to
tackle
get
him.
this one down to the 40-yard line. 133 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Jackson, option right. And holding it, maybe the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. To throw is Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Jackson from the shotgun. Over the middle, complete. It's Hill. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
20-yard line.
High formation. I called it.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Running left, Taylor.
There you go.
Beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
Here we go. 70s, go.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down in a nice little game. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Strong formation.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
QB draw.
Jones looking to change the play.
Still one right here.
18, Pioneer.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This is going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Majors used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And a short pickup to about the 25.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through three quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Second down, they go again with Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
On 2-yard loss, brings up 3rd and 7.
Jackson now. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And then convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Baltimore, first down.
First
and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A handoff running left, Henry. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. A nice effort and an even nicer stop from Kwity Paye.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Hey, you change it. Hey, come on. 13. Hey, report.
Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews, 58 yards. And the Ravens strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
41.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Come run that ball out of formation. Oh, strong.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. There he goes, right side. He's on his way. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 79 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play.
What my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Hey, middle. You at X. Sit on.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They come up now on 2nd and 2. They'll run it again with Henry. And he gets it down to the 32.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Yo. Hey, report. No, we changed it. Sit up.
Henry out of the pistol. They'll get it to the 23-yard line.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run and play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
You at X. What? Hey, Ozzy. Sit up.
Running left, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get him with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
19-yard line.
Sit up.
They'll go with Hill here on 1st down. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go away.
Yeah, I was going to say, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. On 3rd down, here's Hill. Well, he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
We can't be totally sure that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball on the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
And they're going to get the timeout call. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. I guess we can call that a welcome to the NFL moment right there, and he came in with open arms and knocked it through.
Yeah, how about that? It's almost surely a game winner, right? And, you know, rookie kickers, usually the leash is kind of short, isn't it? I think they went ahead and got that extended model for him now after making that kick.
This is 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.